is a distribution that we're helping with at the moment. These are patients who are being treated for HIV and they are being given shelter. Their homes have all been destroyed and they're actually undergoing treatment at the moment, and they're also getting a supplementary food parcel as well to go with the shelter.
She is positive, he is negative, and he is also negative.
That's brilliant! Because these patients are very often discriminated against anyway, and they're very often the lowest down the list of priorities. So to have shelter means that their immunity will be built up, they'll feel healthier, and it's a win-win situation for them. ARVs are amazing, they help people survive much longer than they used to, and there's no reason why they shouldn't have shelter as much as anybody else.
Toby?
Yes.
What would you say to people who might be watching this who can see that we're giving tents to people, but in the background there are quite a lot of buildings standing and don't look all that damaged?
Well, first of all, I mean, even in this town, as it's called, there's been a lot of destruction. You go around a few corners, you will see whole streets that have been utterly demolished. The reason we're here is because it's a place where they can all come to receive the tents, and the lorry can come here that was bringing the tents. These people actually live a long way away, up to 45 kilometres away, and on these roads that takes many hours to get to. So they'll be going back to their villages, to their houses, where there's no infrastructure, where the houses have been totally destroyed. They've been living in the open. We were just hearing from the man who's been organising distribution that he's been sleeping out in the open for 15 days with no shelter at all. Having shelter and having the food supplements as well, which he has given to them, is going to give them a chance to be able to survive and keep going through monsoon time, which is just around the corner now.
Okay, गर्नु त 13,000 आफ्नै गाडी हो
Sally, what's the payment for?
The payment of this is to actually hire the truck to get it from Chantara to this location in Lamchi, and you know it's the only way of doing it at the moment. There weren't any other free ways of doing it, so we had to pay for it. It's a small price to pay, it's $130, and you know for these people it just makes such a huge difference to their lives.
I'm taking a photograph of the list of names of people who received tents. We can then keep the names, so we can verify that the tents that have been funded by Shelter Box have been handed to individuals who were to be the beneficiaries. So that if anyone wants to inquire to see where the money's gone, then we have a list for them. This will be uploaded onto the Shelter Box database.
These people are an example of how even once you get it to a certain location, that's not the end of the journey for them.
Not at all, not at all. You know, they've got to get it to their village. They're probably perched up quite high on some ridge. They've then probably got to clear their land before they can put up a tent. So it's, you know, these are probably some people who are quite debilitated anyway. There's still quite a few hurdles for them to climb before they actually get their tents up and they get under shelter.